Debonair. Okay.
What's good, y'all? Shout out to Notification Gang for hitting the like button. In the building, let me start, y'all the realest ones, and I appreciate you anyway. We have another update from Miss Alleah Taylor, man. Y'all gonna hate me. Spoiler community, where y'all at? Spoiler community. I haven't seen not one post about this from y'all. But every time I goddamn turn around, y'all posting protect Black women. I haven't seen not one post from y'all about Miss Alleah Taylor and the nonsense that she went through. What's going on, swirlers? I need answers. I need answers. Shout out to Daily Blast Live. Let's get into it, y'all.
It's a shocking number. 1 in 3 women in the U.S. will experience abuse by their partner. But it's something we don't really hear about until it's a celebrity case. In 2021, Alleah Taylor was left for dead after her boyfriend, former NFL star Chad Wheeler, attacked her. 2 years later, Chad has finally been found guilty. This week, another high-profile case is making headlines. Keke Palmer has filed court documents saying her ex-boyfriend and father to their son physically attacked her multiple times. She says this surveillance footage from her home shows 2 attacks. The first, an alleged struggle from this week, and the second, a moment where she says she was choked and body slammed. For now, a judge has granted her a temporary restraining order. Keke's ex, Darius Jackson, is denying the allegations and has not been charged. To give us more insight into what Keke and so many other women like her might be going through, please welcome back to the show, Alleah Taylor. Thank you, Alleah.
Hi. Thank you for having me.
Alleah, it's so good to see you. When the news of Keke's alleged abuse broke, what were your first thoughts?
Oh, prayers, really. I mean, just hearing about anyone having to go through any form of domestic violence, I immediately just want to pray for them and hope that they have community around them to protect them. So that was just my first thoughts. It's just, just sending prayers.
So, Alleah, having walked through the court system with your own case, what advice do you have for Keke or other women who take their partner to trial?
Yeah, I say, please have patience. It is quite a long process. I think every state is having to deal with a backlog right now due to COVID. So I think a lot of these cases are going to take over a year to really be seen. So I say have patience. Please be mindful to be present in your life as well. I think it's pretty difficult to have to relive through that trauma kind of over and over again throughout the process. And then also maybe seek therapy, seek community, genuine, supportive community that'll, keep you safe, but then also help you be mindful in that process of change, so.
Life-saving advice.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that's one of the things about abusers, right? They try to separate you from your support system. They try to separate you from your family. They try to get you away from any and every one or thing, so they can be able to do what they want to do with you as far as abuse and all those other things, man. And that's one of the sad and scary parts about it. Luckily, Alleah Taylor's family wasn't that far away at that time, while he was having his mental, crisis or whatever the case may be. As far as like the Keke Palmer thing, y'all already know my stance on that. I've done other videos on it. If I remember, I put the eye at the top. Where I basically was saying, I'm not gonna go into too much detail, but I basically summarized everything where I was saying that, like, yo, what was going on? Like, released a full video, was this, that, and third, blah. That's been, depending on when I dropped this video, that those pictures was sent out, was posted, I should say, about almost 2 weeks now, 2-3 weeks now. So they issued by default, the courts issue a temporary restraining order. Right, by default, when all those things happen, whether you're innocent or guilty, whatever, a lot of the times they're going to issue that temporary, they're going to issue that temporary restraining order, or whatever case may be. So we're still waiting to see what's going to happen. We're still waiting for the outcome. We're still waiting for the full goddamn video. When these types of situations tend to happen, man, I want to hear from both sides, because we've seen it from Johnny Depp, we've seen it from Chris Brown, we've seen it from Jonathan Majors, we've seen it from all these other people where it's like, yo, listen, and come to find out the whole time the woman was lying. So I usually don't try to jump on that bandwagon of, oh my God, she's right, he would abuse her. Like, no, we need to hear the full story. That's as far as Keke Palmer. Now with Alleah Taylor's story is concerned, since I first heard about this story, however long ago I heard about it, I thought it was insane. I thought it was crazy. And a lot of people were trying to say, well, what did she do? Maybe she said something to trigger him. What did she do? I don't give a damn what this woman said. I don't give a damn if she said F you and click you clean. I don't care. None of that justifies anything that Chad Wheeler did to Alleah Taylor. Nothing. I don't give a damn. You can come out here and say whatever you want to damn say. I do not care. As far as her, defending Keke Palmer and all this, that, and third, we understand, like, her being in that traumatic experience of damn near losing, because, I mean, she literally damn near lost her life, y'all. Having that near-death experience will have your mindset skewed on these types of situations or scenarios, because, of course, she's going to automatically jump to defend Keke Palmer, as will majority of women, but, whatever. She's going to jump to defend Keke Palmer. My whole thing about it is this: I have to hear everything. I have to hear both sides of the story, both sides of the truth. As far as Keke Palmer, as far as Alleah Taylor, yeah, I still want to hear both sides, but I personally don't really care to hear anything Chad Wheeler has to say, mainly because there's really nothing that you can say or do that'll make me justify, that'll make you your actions be justified. As far as Keke Palmer case is concerned, a lot of people were saying she was the aggressor. She was the one that's been doing this and that. We've heard rumors about Keke Palmer back when she was at Trey Songz, I think, if I'm allegedly again. We heard about stories about Keke Palmer wilding out at Trey Songz party allegedly years back, how she was acting out and swinging on people and stuff like that. We don't know. I'm not saying that that's what happened. I don't know. We don't know, right? But let's keep going. Let me hear the rest of the things she has to say before I continue, because I have a lot more to say.
And your insight gives me goosebumps. So you survived your abuse, but how does that type of experience change your love life moving forward?
Yeah, I think that it definitely depends on how you want to take that experience. For me, I like to look at things more of a positive, progressive way. So I like to look at, what can I do to kind of avoid these situations as well, and maybe look for red flags and green flags as well, the positive in relationships. And then also be mindful of where I am as well in that process of change. So I definitely think that it will alter the way you receive and love others, but hopefully for the better.
Well, speaking of red flags, Keke said that she was love bombed by Darius, meaning that he showered her with love and gifts and compliments. Is that something that you should be mindful of as a warning that maybe your partner's trying to do something nefarious?
Yeah, definitely. And I feel like, especially with something like this that's so public, you really do want a sense of community. You really do want to be acknowledged and supported. And with the love bombing, you are being showered with compliments, being showered with love, and support that isn't genuine. It's meant to later on manipulate you. So if that is something that she has experienced, again, I really do hope that she has genuine community around her to instill, that genuine support, that genuine connection with others, so that it doesn't alter the way that she, receives and gives love later on.
Alleah, the last time that we spoke, you said that you didn't know what closure was in your case.
Real quick before they switch gears, another thing I want to add as far as the warning signs is concerned, not discrediting anything they're talking about when they're talking about people or men buying you gifts or showering you right with gifts. Excuse me. There's a lot of men like me that will like to shower our women with gifts, as far as flowers or things that she likes, or maybe a new phone, maybe a Apple Watch, or a new whatever, who knows, whatever it is, jewelry, right? Those are things that I like doing for my woman. So it's not, again, I'm not discrediting them. Don't take that as quote unquote a red flag. I would say a red flag to look out for, ladies, as far as watching out for men that could be abusive, is men with anger problems, men with previous abuse records, right? All these things are public information. You can Google, whatever city or county you're in, the guy or girl that you're dating, and you can pull up if they have any, as far as like arrest records, background, reports, or whatever the case may be. You can do all those things with your phone. Look up their arrest records, see if they have any type of anger issues. Do they have any anger issues? Have you experienced them getting angry about simple, small things and blowing up to the point where you feel like you can no longer control them, or to the point where you feel like your life is in jeopardy? Those type of things. Walk away the first damn time. I've heard a million damn stories from women that was like, oh yeah, he has road rage and he'll try to drive up to cut him off and he'll try to do this and he try to do that. And I'm like, so did you leave? Oh, well, not exactly. Well, you should leave, because that sounds like somebody that's going to be in, and I've been in road rage incidents a lot of the times, but I've never put my life or anybody else, people's lives in danger or in jeopardy when it comes to being on the goddamn road. Me personally, when I'm not gonna lie, when I drive by myself, I'm running red lights, I'm running stop signs, I'm doing all that. If I got passenger or passengers in my car, I'm not gonna do that. I'm not gonna risk your life. This is my life I'm gonna play with, not yours. You know what I mean? But that's some of the red flags. Look, again, I'm not discrediting anything she just said. I'm just saying.
Case. So do you know what it is now?
Oh my goodness, yeah. I remember discussing this yesterday. Although Chad had been put in custody last week, just the other day, I had taken off my GPS monitoring app that lets me know if Chad gets within a certain mile radius of me. And it just took me a while to actually process that, that he's incarcerated and that I can be free.
Congratulations on that step.
So long. Thank you.
Congratulations.
Yeah, thank you.
That's a big deal.
Yeah.
A huge first step.
Process
Yep.
it,
That peace of mind is the start of everything.
And so much time, too. Alleah, we wish we could talk to you longer. Thank you so much for joining us and sharing your story and being such an advocate. DBL Nation, we want to make it clear. At the time of this taping, Keke's ex, Darius, has not been charged. And if you or someone you know is a victim of domestic...
Yeah, that's a domestic violence hotline. I mean, great interview. Shout out to DBL Daily. What is their name? Daily Blast Live. DBL Network. I'll make sure to tag their YouTube, assuming that they have one. All that good stuff. I want y'all to comment down below and let me know what y'all thought about this video, man. The swirl community. I mean, what's going on? But whatever. Thanks for watching. Please, if you haven't, hit that subscribe button, man. Also, too, hit that bell symbol on the sides. Anytime we upload, notification will pop up and alert you. Also, too, make sure you hit that like, make sure you hit that share. Look forward to reading all your comments, if any. So, until next time, please, man, y'all be safe, Erica.